Welcome to Anita's Guide to Simple and Easy Cooking. I'm Anita and today I will show you how to make garlic seafood marinara. So let's get started. To make my garlic seafood marinara, I've got here 1 kilo of seafood marinara mix which I have washed and cut into small pieces. Even with the calamari ring, I've cut it into thirds, but you can leave it whole if you want. The reason I do this is because I like everything coated with garlic when I'm cooking, and also I like to save it with garlic bread so we can put it on the garlic bread and eat. So that's the reason I have it into small pieces, but if you want to leave it whole you can. And we'll need some salt to taste, some olive oil, pepper. I've got here 3 tablespoons of butter which I've chopped. I've got some shallots. You can use as much as little as you like. 1 tablespoon of mixed dried herbs. 1 teaspoon of chicken stock powder, which is optional but it gives that extra flavor. And I've got here 2 clumps of garlic which I have peeled and grated. It won't be garlic seafood marinara without garlic, so if you don't like garlic too much you can cut on the amount, but I'd really like it garlicky, so I've got heaps of garlic cloves here which I have grated, or you can just put in the blender and make it into a paste. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our pan on medium heat and we're going to start heating up our oil and butter. My fry pan is hot now, so I'm going to add half and half, 3 tablespoons of butter and 3 tablespoons of olive oil. But if you want to use all butter you can, but I like to make sure it's a little bit healthy. Butter isn't good for us, so that's why I'm going to use half and half. And because I'm using 1 kilo of seafood marinara mix and I want some sauce in the bottom, so that's why I'm using 3 tablespoons of butter. And now I'm going to add my 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm using extra virgin. It seems like a lot, but trust me, with 1 kilo of seafood marinara mix, this is gonna just absorb. We'll just wait for this to heat up about 30 seconds. My oil is hot now with the butter, so I'm gonna add my garlic and cook this for 1 minute. We want the garlic to get infused with the olive oil and the butter. My garlic has been cooking for 1 minute now. Make sure your pan is on medium heat. Now we're gonna add our mixed dried herbs and our shallots. I'm just gonna cook this for a few seconds. Just maybe 10 seconds is fine before I add my seafood marinara mix. That's fine now. Add your chicken stock, which is totally optional. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt, some pepper, about quarter teaspoon is fine, and mix it well. What I'm going to do is put a lid on and cook it for 3 to 4 minutes. Don't forget to stir it once or twice during cooking, and the reason we put the lid on is because the moisture will come out of the seafood, and that's what's going to give us that sauce base. It'll be nice and saucy. My garlic seafood marinara has been cooking for 4 minutes in total, and I mixed it twice during cooking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it again because I want the whole sauce to get incorporated with the seafood. And then I'm going to taste my salt. See what I meant when you had the lid closed? All this sauce is in the bottom. I'm just going to taste a little bit and see if it needs any more salt. It doesn't need anything. Now I'm going to cook it for 5 minutes without the lid before I turn it off. And make sure you just lift up all the sauce from the bottom and then just pour it all over the top of the seafood so everything gets nice and saucy. My garlic seafood marinara has been cooking for a further 5 minutes. It's ready now. I'm going to turn my heat off and just give it a last mix to make sure everything is coated well with my sauce. My garlic seafood marinara is ready, and today I will be serving it with garlic bread and some hot chips. Enjoy. If you like this recipe, please give it a big thumbs up. For more of my simple and easy recipes, please subscribe to my channel.